The Unknown Becomes Known is a project about remembrance and the contribution made by the Indian soldiers from undivided India in support of the British Empire during the First World War. We are here at the Carr Green Primary School in Brick House, telling children about these brave soldiers who volunteered and travelled all the way from sunny India to fight in the trenches and in extreme cold weather conditions which they were not used to. The Indian soldiers fought in many theatres of war: France, Belgium, Mesopotamia, Gallipoli, Egypt, Palestine and Sinai. We talked to the children about Victoria Cross, which is the highest military decoration awarded for bravery, and we talked about Kudadat Khan, who was the first Asian soldier to win this award.
We're a very monocultural school in lots of respects, and it would be remiss of us to miss an opportunity when something's presented to us like this to get involved.
And we were delighted that they wanted to come here to share their Indian dancing with us.
My name's Mags Bryce. I'm a neighbourhood coordinator for Calderdale Council, providing support to Rastrick Big Local that's funded the dance project that's happening here at Carr Green School.
We're very keen to expand our children's understanding of other cultures.
It's been fantastic for our children to realise that we live in a multicultural country and that we celebrate everybody's cultures.
The reason that the panel chose the dance project was because of the hidden history of the soldiers and the link and the cultural aspects of that we all should be made aware of.
It also links nicely in with the history around World War I and get our children to understand British history in terms of how other communities were also part of that.
Our children and the staff knew nothing about the contribution of the Indian people to the British Empire's efforts in the First World War. Children have found it fascinating to learn about that, and they've been dying to do the dance and are really excited to be part of that.
I think there'll be a lot of enthusiastic applause and cheering at the end.
Not everyone really knows about the extent to which the Indian soldiers were involved in the war on behalf of the British Empire, but I think they were quite surprised. Some of them were very touched. Some of them actually said that, oh, my grandfather was in the war as well. So just knowing that their forefathers were involved and the fact that my cultural heritage is a part of that as well means a lot to me. It's important for me to know that they know what has happened in the past and how close the English and the Indian relations have been, not just now, but it's been like that through centuries.
This is a project of remembrance of all the millions of Indian soldiers who fought for the British government during the First World War. So it is really important to acknowledge not only that Indian people, but not simply Indian people, other people beyond Britain fought for this war, and they gave their life and they felt they were belonging to this country during that time.
We want to celebrate the positive involvement of Asian communities and their links with Britain, and also the core values of Commonwealth, which are equality, tolerance, respect and understanding.
We've been doing Indian dancing, we've been learning about soldiers and the dance that they do to pay respect to the soldiers that died in World War I.
I never knew Indian soldiers were involved in the First World War.
My reaction was that it was quite like they didn't get training at all, and our English soldiers got training, and that isn't fair on them.
Well, sad because they didn't get trained and like they died, but also happy because they tried to help.
It's quite amazing how many people sacrifice their lives for us to live like we do.
If we forget about them, it's like they've never done it.
We do hope that the children will gain a better sense of global awareness as a direct result of this project.